Good fabulous Friday morning, boys and girls. How are y'all today? I would like to say, look at our guest today.
Hey, boys and girls.
Miss Campbell came over in her pajamas so we could do the morning show for you guys. Today, of course, is PJ Day, and it is March 27th, 2020. Our quote for today is, "In every moment, you are the only one who gets to choose your attitude. Choose wisely." Remember that, boys and girls. Our birthdays for today: Lucy Frere, Mackenzie Stover, John Parker Springfield, Emily Vargas Reynoso. John Parker, I bet you've been out doing a lot of hunting on these days, haven't you? Doing some coon hunting, because you stay up late, I know. We got some birthdays on Sunday. None tomorrow, but several on Sunday. Matthew Dotts, George Romero, Trey Thorne, Liliana Torres Lopez, and Miss Baldridge. Miss Baldridge has her birthday on Sunday. And I know she's 21 and holding, Miss Baldridge. Boys and girls, parents, we have the choice boards have been emailed to you, but as well, Miss Campbell and I have been working this morning and put some hard copies outside the school for you. So those are out there, and they're in bins. They are labeled by the grade level. Please only take one of those unless you have two kids in that specific grade level. But each grade level is kind of organized, and if you will kind of leave it the way you found it, that way the next person that comes in can get their things out as well. And that's in the personalized tote that's out there. Supplies, if you guys are needing supplies, those are still out there in the tote as well. Remember, our school closure is through April the 24th as of today. Remember those lunch changes that we had. You will be picking up lunches only on 2 days now. And when you pick up those days, they will be giving you more than 1 day's worth of lunches and breakfasts, so you can have those at home. So those days are on Tuesdays and on Fridays, and at the same locations: Bagley, Spring Place Elementary, Eton, Murray County High School, and Northwest Elementary. And those are, as I said, at the same time, 11:30 to 12 each day. Now, Miss Campbell has a story for you.
Today we're going to read Tacky the Penguin. I'll try not to hit Miss Rich.
I'll be out the way.
There once lived a penguin whose home was a very nice land he shared with his companions. His companions were named Goodly, Lovely, Angel, Neatly, and Perfect. His name was Tacky. Tacky was an odd bird. Every day, Goodly, Lovely, Angel, Neatly, and Perfect greeted each other quietly and politely. Tacky greeted them with a hearty slap on the back and a loud, "What's happening?" Goodly, Lovely, Angel, Neatly, and Perfect always marched. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Tacky always marched. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 6, 0, 2 1/2, 0. His companions were graceful divers. Tacky liked to do splashy cannonballs. Goodly, Lovely, Angel, Neatly, and Perfect always sang pretty songs like Sunrise on the Iceberg. Tacky always sang songs like How Many Toes Does a Fish Have? Tacky was an odd bird. One day, the penguins heard the thump, thump, thump of feet in the distance. This could only mean one thing: hunters had come. They came with maps and traps and rocks and locks, and they were rough and tough. As the thump, thump, thump drew closer, the penguins could hear the growling voices chanting, We're gonna catch some pretty penguins and we'll march them with a switch and we'll sell them for $1 and get rich, rich, rich. Goodly, lovely, Angel, neatly, and perfect ran away in fright. They hid behind a big block of ice. Tacky stood alone. The hunters marched right up to him chanting, "We're gonna catch some pretty penguins and we'll march them with a switch and we'll sell them for $1 and get rich, rich, rich." "What's happening?" blared Tacky, giving one hunter an especially hearty slap on the back. They growled, "We're hunting for penguins. That's what's happening." "Penguins?" said Tacky. "Do you mean those birds that march neatly in a row?" And he marched 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 6, 0, 2 1/2, 0. The hunters looked puzzled. "Do you mean those birds that dive so gracefully?" Tacky asked. And he did a splashy cannonball. The hunters looked wet. "Do you mean those birds that sing such pretty songs?" Tacky began to sing, and from behind the block of ice came the voices of his companions, all singing as loudly and dreadfully as they could. "How many toes does a fish have, and how many wings on a cow? I wonder, yep, I wonder." The hunters could not stand the horrible singing. This could not be the land of the pretty penguins. They ran away with their hands clasped tightly over their ears, leaving behind their maps and traps and rocks and locks, and not looking at all rough and tough. Goodly, lovely, Angel, neatly, and perfect hugged Tacky. Tacky was an odd but a very nice bird to have around.
Miss Campbell, I love that book. You know, I love Tacky. I think she chose it because Miss Rich's dressed so tacky today.
Oh, I think we've all been a little tacky lately.
I love seeing the pictures of all the tackiness that I see. I do love it. Miss Campbell, should we refresh the boys and girls about the Way of the Wolf today?
I think we should.
Okay. Why don't you do that Way of the Wolf with them?
Yes. So do it with me, boys and girls. W stands for work hard. O, own your behavior. L, listen and learn. And F, focus on respect.
Yay!
And I hope everybody's doing the Way of the Wolf at home, because we know you know how to do it here at school, so you should be doing those at home too.
I bet they do. Miss Campbell, should we stand and do the pledge today? We have a flag in the back there.
I think that's a great idea.
Boys and girls, let's stand and do the pledge together. Attention, salute, pledge. Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Good job, boys and girls. Sorry about that. Had to take you on a motion ride there. Okay, remember our things that we've been discussing each day. Miss Campbell, what do you tell the boys and girls about washing their hands?
Wash your hands for 20 seconds. Something that we do at our house is we sing the happy birthday song when we wash our hands.
Very good. Remember soap and water often. Cough into our elbows. Stay at least 6 feet from others. Remember our social distancing. And remember, if there's groups of 10 or more, get out of there. We don't need to be together. And remember, Miss Campbell and I love you.
Yes, we do very much, and we miss you.
We do miss you. We can't wait for us to be back together. Let's all have a big Timberwolf howl together now. Oh! Have a great weekend, boys and girls.